Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. Hello, Yankees fans. I hope your day is going great. After losing the first two matchups in Detroit, the Yankees managed to get a win today, although the ninth inning was a bit chaotic. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I'll share mine soon. Do you think the Yankees should consider a temporary break for Devin Williams as closer? I'm not suggesting a permanent change, just a short pause. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Now, about today's game, the Yankees won by 4-3, and we have to talk about Max Fried. His performance on the mound was incredible and might be the best we've seen from a Yankees player this season. Fried pitched for 7 innings, allowing only 5 hits and striking out 11 batters. While the 11 strikeouts are impressive, what really stands out is that he used only 97 pitches. His earned run average is now at 1.56, and his record improves to 2-0. When you heavily invest in pitchers like Max Fried, you expect results like this, especially in the absence of the ace, Garrett Cole. Max Fried stepped up as a veteran and had an excellent performance against a strong team like the Tigers. This team is competitive, and I'd be worried if the Yankees had to face them in the playoffs. I'm really pleased with how Max Fried managed the game, throwing 7 solid innings and keeping the score clean with 11 strikeouts. This is exactly what the Yankees need from their top-tier pitchers. Consistency and control are crucial, and Max Fried definitely showed that today. Kudos to him for an outstanding execution. The ninth inning was absolutely thrilling, and just before that, we saw a home run from Ben Rice in the 7th inning. In such an intense scenario, it's essential to keep composure and be ready to act, and Max Fried certainly did that today. So, congratulations to him for an exceptional performance. The 9th inning was really intense. Just before that, Ben Rice hit a home run in the 7th inning. He's having an impressive season so far, and I'm very satisfied with his performance, believing he will continue to shine. He came up with a 191-foot home run, hitting a peculiar part of the stadium, which initially raised doubts about whether the ball had actually left. But yes, it was 191 feet. Rice was key in that play, but the main highlights of the day were Aaron Judge, Oswaldo Cabrera, Ben Rice, and Paul Goldschmidt. Aaron Judge had 2 hits and 4 at-bats, with 2 RBIs. Ben Rice hit that decisive home run that gave the Yankees the lead, and Paul Goldschmidt had 2 hits and 5 at-bats, maintaining a .383 average to start the season. If you're a Yankees fan, you can't tell me you expected Paul Goldschmidt to start the season with a .383 average. This is similar to what Juan Soto did last year. It's great to see that coming from such an important position like first base. He's also standing out defensively with an OPS of .942 at this point. Oswaldo Cabrera needed a good performance, and he delivered, with 2 hits in 3 at-bats, plus a walk in the 9th inning that led to a run driven in by Aaron Judge. He also scored 2 runs, including one from Ben Rice's home run. These are the game highlights today. The Yankees needed hits like this, and although they waited until the end, they managed to produce, and thankfully, it happened because Devin Williams didn't have a good outing today. As I mentioned earlier, I asked if the Yankees should consider moving Devin Williams away from his closer role. For some reason, Devin Williams didn't seem to find his rhythm today. He allowed 3 runs in that 9th inning, and I know he recently had a child. I understand that he's a professional athlete and now a father, just like me, and I recognize that this transition can be challenging, especially in the early days. So, I understand mentally and physically, and listen, I don't know his personal life, but I just say that I understand what he may be going through. I recognize that he's a professional athlete and now a father. And as a parent myself, I understand how chaotic things can get, particularly during the early stages. Therefore, I sympathize with what he may be going through right now. I am not trying to justify his performance, but he allowed 3 runs, issued 2 walks, and recorded 2 strikeouts, resulting in an earned run average of 12. He threw 33 pitches today, which is not sustainable, especially for someone in the closing role. I fully support the choice to bring in another player, especially since he hasn't pitched since the series against Pittsburgh, which ended on a rough note. He certainly needed some innings, particularly with a day off coming up. Nevertheless, this player must elevate his game, especially since Luke Weaver had a fantastic season last year and hasn't done anything to lose his spot as the closer. The team has brought in a remarkable talent, yet he is currently encountering difficulties. As I previously mentioned, I would like to know if you think the team should contemplate taking this player out of the closer position, even if it's just temporarily. If they proceed with this and Weaver performs well, it might complicate decisions about reinstating this player in that role. I completely understand if the team opts not to make a change, but that could create a complex situation as they're hoping he can overcome this rough patch. I genuinely believe he will, as I see him as one of the top relievers in baseball. I still assert that he has exceptional skills, and I am thankful he is on the team. However, the challenges he has faced since joining have raised some questions, particularly since he was one of the reasons the team modified their facial hair policy, which is quite significant. Now, with how he is currently performing, it does not project a positive image. That is my point. Still, I am uncertain if removing him from the closer role is the best approach, especially if Luke Weaver steps in and excels, leading to discussions about the decision-making process. The team is facing difficulties at the moment, and the performance is not looking promising, which is worrisome. The question is whether shifting him out of the closer role is the appropriate solution, especially if Luke Weaver comes in and performs well, potentially leading to conversations about his suitability for the closer spot. In the ninth inning, one player came in and, despite throwing only 2 pitches, managed to resolve the situation, securing the win for the team with a score of 4-3. This victory was vital and offers some relief. Max Fried, as previously noted, had an outstanding performance today, but the team requires more than just him. The rest of the starting rotation must find their groove as well. One player, with a salary of $18 million, needs to regain his form, particularly in light of his struggles this season and his worries about possibly being moved to the bullpen. Another player has had 2 consecutive starts that leave us confused, with 1 or 2 rough innings followed by solid pitching later. It prompts the question of what is going on with him. One rookie, while he has potential, may soon find his position on the team uncertain, especially with another player nearing his return. The situation with the rotation will change as this player comes back, which is a positive sign. Another player is expected to return by June. That is the hope, assuming he avoids setbacks. However, the team still lacks one pitcher to form a strong starting rotation and will likely need to seek a trade to acquire another. Replacing one player is nearly impossible, but obtaining a quality starting pitcher is crucial. Another player from Miami might be a viable option, as the team may think about making him available. Additionally, there is another player in St. Louis who could also be pursued. The necessity for at least one more starting pitcher is evident, especially with another player returning and the hope that he stays healthy. The coming days will reveal more about the team's direction, but Max Fried's impressive performance certainly deserves accolades. I am eager to hear your opinions in the comment section. Thank you all for your continued support. Heel is set to make his return, possibly this season. It's believed that there won't be any issues with this process. Clark Schmidt is also expected to return soon, and the hope is that he can stay in good shape. It will be interesting to see the developments. Max Fried had a remarkable performance, and it's curious to hear opinions about that. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. What if the Bronx was about to welcome a new legend? Whispers are growing louder, and the baseball world is on edge. Jose Ramirez, the Dominican Dynamo, 6-time All-Star and perennial MVP contender, could be on the verge of trading Guardians red for Yankees pinstripes. The potential acquisition of Ramirez by the New York Yankees has sent shockwaves through the MLB landscape. Known for his elite switch-hitting power, blazing speed, and defensive versatility, Ramirez is coming off a 2024 campaign that saw him fall just 1 home run short of the coveted 40-40 club. Finishing the season with 39 home runs, 39 doubles, and 41 stolen bases, he was just a swing away from a historic 40-40 season, a feat never before accomplished in baseball history. For the Yankees, a move like this isn't just about adding another all-star. It's about rewriting their narrative. With Aaron Judge anchoring the lineup and Juan Soto electrifying fans, adding Ramirez would create an offensive trio feared across both leagues. More than just numbers, Ramirez brings fire. The same fire that lit up the league when he dropped Tim Anderson with a right hook in a 2023 brawl that made headlines beyond sports. A player who never backs down, who speaks with his bat and backs it up with swagger. That's the kind of Bronx energy Yankee fans live for. Cleveland fans, on the other hand, are bracing for heartbreak. Ramirez has been the heart and soul of the Guardians for over a decade, debuting back in 2013 and leading them to a World Series appearance in 2016. From his 56 double season in 2017 to his 30-30 power speed brilliance in 2018, he's been the symbol of consistency and passion for a franchise often overshadowed by bigger markets. As talks intensify behind closed doors, one thing is clear. If the Yankees land Jose Ramirez, it won't just be another transaction. It could be the beginning of a new dynasty. Stay tuned, because something big might be brewing in the Bronx, and its name is Jose. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.